an ode to the late Friends actor Matthew Perry. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe and click the notification button so you never miss out on the most recent celebs on tab. Matthew Perry, the cherished actor who played Chandler Bing on the hit television series Friends, has passed away on October 28, 2023 at only 54 years old. According to a law enforcement source, the death of Perry is being investigated by the police in Los Angeles. According to the source, there are no suspicions of wrongdoing at this time about the occurrence. Nonetheless, the Los Angeles Police Department Robbery-Homicide Division is continuing its investigation into the matter. On Saturday, Perry passed away in what appears to have been a drowning accident at his home in Los Angeles, as reported by the Los Angeles Times. Let's look back on all the great things Matthew Perry has done in his life. This is an ode to the beloved, Matthew Perry. The world will miss you. Matthew Langford Perry was born on August 19, 1969, in Williamstown, Massachusetts. While attending Rockcliffe Park Public School, Matthew made a connection with a classmate named Justin Trudeau, who would later become the current Prime Minister of Canada. After relocating to Los Angeles to live with his father at the age of 15, Matthew enrolled in the Buckley School. As he was growing up, Matthew discovered that he had a love for both acting and playing tennis. When Matthew was 15, he decided to quit tennis due to the harsh competition in LA, but wanted to pursue his passion for acting. While still in high school, Perry was cast in his first motion picture, A Night in the Life of Jimmy Reardon, in 1988, in a supporting role alongside star River Phoenix. Sadly, very little was spoken about the movie when it premiered. Perry featured in his debut sitcom, Second Chance, in September 1987. Keel Martin played a guy who dies and gets the opportunity to return and tutor a younger version of himself, in the show's imaginative premise. Later, the program had a revamp that eliminated Martin and put more of an emphasis on Perry's character's adolescent antics. The sitcom didn't draw in enough viewers to continue airing, even with its new focus and name, Boys Will Be Boys. Following the end of the show, Perry was cast in several supporting roles and appearances on shows including Growing Pains and Empty Nest. In 1990, he also starred in a supporting part in the brief comedy vehicle Sydney, starring Valerie Bertinelli. Perry played Decianus Jr. in the Call Me Anna television biopic, which was based on the life of actress Patty Duke, and he did a great job. Perry returned 3 years later with Home Free. As a young reporter, he played the role of living at home with his mother, sister, and her 2 children. A few months later, the show was cancelled. Perry was then chosen to star in the futuristic airport pilot LAX 2194, which was never shown. With a starring part in a brand new sitcom about a group of young men and women in New York City, Perry quickly discovered the ideal project. Friends became one of the most watched sitcoms on television when it debuted in September 1994. Perry portrayed the witty and sarcastic Chandler Bing, a longtime buddy of Ross, David Schwimmer, who shared an apartment with an aspiring actor called Joey, Matt LeBlanc. Courtney Cox, who portrayed Monica, Ross' sister, Jennifer Aniston, who played Rachel, Monica's roommate, and Lisa Kudrow, who played Phoebe, everyone's quirky, eccentric friend, completed the cast. Both on and off screen, the 6 performers showed themselves to be a close-knit unit. When Friends became a tremendous hit and a Thursday night must-watch for many, they united to renegotiate their contracts. In the end, each received $1 million for each episode. Even critics praised the show. During its tenure, Friends received 62 nominations for the Emmy Award, with Perry receiving a nomination in 2002 for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series. In the later seasons of the television series Friends, Chandler and Monica fell in love. As the show came to an end in May 2004 after 10 years on the air, the characters finally got married, adopted twins, and made plans to relocate to the suburbs. During his time on Friends and after Friends ended, Matthew continued starring in different movies and kept himself very busy. After Friends, Perry went on to feature in the television movie The Ron Clark Story, which aired in 2006 and was about a Southern teacher who relocates to New York City to deal with pupils who are economically challenged. His work got him nominations for both the Emmy Award and the Golden Globe Award. In the independent film Numb, which was released in 2007, he portrayed the role of a screenwriter who attempts to treat his depression in order to win the heart of the lady he loves. Following that, Perry was cast in the main role of another indie feature film called Birds of America, which premiered at the Sundance Film Festival in 2008. In the year that followed, he appeared in the comedy film 17 Again, co-starring alongside Zac Efron and Leslie Mann. But the role he is most loved and remembered for was and always will be our Chandler Bing, Matthew Langford Perry. May he rest in peace.